Welcome back, everyone, to Prepping and Preparing with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. Today is going to be a quick video. I had some questions over on Instagram now that I started the series, and I also previously, before I decided to do this series, was getting asked questions on how I do certain things. So the question was, what do you do if the milk runs out? Well, here we go. This is what I'm going to have to say about milk. You can freeze a gallon of milk. You might not have a cow in the yard. You might not have a farm. You can freeze a gallon of milk, but you can't freeze a half gallon. It's very weird. It just doesn't work out right. And what you do is when you know your milk is running a little bit low, you can pull it out of your freezer the night before, sit it on a towel, and it'll be ready by morning when it's time for like cereal and things of that nature. But if the milk was to run out, just in general, no milk, what do you do to substitute milk? Instant non-fat dry milk. It's fortified vitamins A and D. This is shelf stable. You would mix this. Let me see here. I use this for baking, but see, they right here, they have best banana bread on here, smoothies. But this is how you do it. To make a quart of milk, you would add 1 1/3 cups of instant non-fat dry milk to 3 3/4 cups of water. Stir until dissolved. For best flavor, store in a tightly sealed glass container and refrigerate. Now, this non-dairy powder, I have a little story behind this. This used to come in a big box. Sometimes you can find the big box. I kind of grew up like this. I had an aunt that raised me. I don't know why she did what she did, but she used to mix the powdered instant dry milk in a gallon. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. She used to mix it in a gallon with the water, and that's what I grew up drinking. So that's facts, 100% true story. So I'm quite familiar with this. I have this on hand and always have it on hand because I bake a lot of bread. So I'll give you another tip. You're baking bread and it requires milk. If you don't warm up the milk or heat it up, maybe you won't have a way to heat it up. There's an enzyme in the milk. If it's not heated up, it will spoil the bread faster. So I don't bother. I just use instant non-fat dry milk. Okay, so back to if the milk runs out, this is what you go for. So I have some in a jar that I use for baking. I'm going to be picking up another one of these. This makes 8 quarts. I'm trying to look at the bag. 25.6 ounces. Okay, it's a 1 pound bag. Stock up on this instant non-fat dry milk. Another thing that you could do is pick up some Carnation, whatever brand they have, evaporated milk, vitamin D added. Check the dates. This is 12 fluid ounces. Let me see. Let me set this up here. I'm going to lower you down so you don't have to keep looking at the box. Let me check out the back of this. 40 calories. This, I am pretty sure. Let me see. I'm looking for directions. You can use it in mac and cheese, scrambled eggs. It is the same thing. It's using it exactly as like a milk replacement. This one's not requiring you to add any water. Thoughtful portion, let's see. Trying to get that to zoom in a little bit. So I can see it and you can see it. Small print these days, folks. There you go. 1 portion equals 2 tablespoons. Carnation evaporated milk is nutritious milk from which half the water has been removed. Nice. Good food, good life. Okay, let's see. So it says mac and cheese, scrambled eggs, pies, and fudge. So yeah, you do not have to mix this one with water. Vitamin D, evaporated milk. So pick up some cans of these. I only have 2 that I know of because I'm rearranging my pantry, so who knows. but a case of these at Aldi's, even if it's not carnation. I think I did just grab these. I'm not sure if I have any more. Fantastic way to replace whole milk. Oh yeah, here it is. Sweetened condensed milk is used mainly for baking. It's also sweeter. Get whatever brand you can get. You can use this in place of sugar and milk. So I have quite a few cans of that, the sweetened condensed milk. So stock up sweetened condensed milk if it requires sugar and milk. Instant non-fat dry milk is definitely a way to improvise if the milk was to run out. So definitely stock up on this. This is my one bag. Let me see if it has expiration here. Let's see. I don't see one, but check for expiration. So I am going to be going. We are like almost, let me see. I got my watch still on. We're Tuesday the 19th of October. I'm going to try to keep these videos in order. I did the Aldi's food haul. I have to do a video still on talking about the prices and why I bought what I bought. And then I have a video on condiments. So this video is, what do you do if it runs, if you don't have a cow in the backyard? You just can't go milk a cow. Let's just keep it reasonable. We're trying to be homesteaders. Some of us don't have the room for a cow. So if the milk was to run out, this is what I sincerely suggest. Instant non-fat dry milk fortified with vitamins A and D. You just mix it with water. Used to be able to find it in a box. I haven't seen it in a box. But, and you can also use this in place of milk when you're baking bread. So this is a couple pointers for you in this video. I'm going to be going back out beginning of the month. And this is going to be my main goal right here. So pay attention. I just did an Aldi's food haul. Lots of canned goods, right? I'm going to be running out and I'm going to be stockpiling up on, if I could find it in the box or the bag. It's not cheap. I think this bag cost me $15. Signature Select at ShopRite. I don't care what the brand name is. I don't care if it has no brand name. But I can guarantee you what, I will be stocking up on at least maybe 2 this time, or 3 possibly. The more the merrier. Stock up on instant non-fat dry milk, and that replaces milk from the supermarket if it was to run out. And I'm also going to stock up on the Carnation evaporated milk. So that is the resolution. If milk's still available and you're trying to stockpile it, I mean, God bless you, because I don't have that kind of freezer room. And you always have to keep into consideration if the electricity goes out. But you can freeze a gallon of milk. Whole milk. For some reason, the half gallons don't freeze right. But it's shelf stable. That's the point here. If the power was to go out and you're freezing milk, you want to go with shelf stable. This is shelf stable. It will have a date. It's probably somewhere on here. Just check the dates when you get in the store. So that's going to be on the top of my to-do list. That's a goal I have set for myself. So I'm sharing that with you. And that's to stock up on the instant non-fat dry milk. And it might hurt. I don't know. Go to Aldi's. It might not hurt as much. And get a full case of the evaporated milk. The next time you go, get another case. Let's see what the date is. Just says shake well. Looking for an expiration date. When you're in the stores, check everything for an expiration date. Let's see. Okay, this is good. So you're not going to be able to see that, maybe. 2022. Okay, so 2022, we're in October. 3 months, it will be 2022. We'll be out of 2021. So that's the thing. Check the dates. Not everything won't be good immediately on the dates. You all know that little trick, but stock up on the Carnation evaporated milk and the instant non-fat dry milk. And if you want to use milk that's sweetened, I would highly suggest sweetened condensed milk. I use this in my cold brew coffee, and you can use this in making your sweet treats and desserts. And just check your expiration dates. So yeah, that's my solution if the milk runs out. So I hope that that was helpful for you. Let's all try to find some instant non-fat dry milk and stockpile that in your pantry. So there's my video today. I hope that that was helpful. Remember, this makes 8 quarts. So I don't know. I might get out one day this week just to grab another one. And I'm going to check for the expiration. And then at the beginning of the month, I'm going to grab probably 2. So that'll give me 4. Well, this won't be considered like really a 4, because this is going to be up in 2022, I think. January of 2022. So there you go. This crazy world that we're living in. That's how you can solve the milk problem. So I am Melody. Thank you for joining me. I hope that that was helpful. And I hope you continue to follow along with this series. Everything and anything I could think of to help, I will do a video on it. Hopefully you don't get sick of me, but yeah, so we're going to do this together, my friends. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to do it together, but I love you. And yeah, I have some things I have to put away. If you paid attention to what I was saying, I was rearranging pantry closets, and now I have to put stuff in there. So I love you. I was thinking of this and thought of a question that was asked to me about freezing milk. Bingo bango. I know there's going to be a lot of fear when it comes to what if the milk runs out. And milk's getting pretty costly. So you could also cut a cost by using this as well. And honest to goodness, this is what I grew up drinking. Don't know why she did it that way. But I'm here. I lived. I survived. And we'll all survive. So on that note, instant, non-fat dry milk, my friends. And that will solve the milk problems. Go out and get yourself some. And make sure you put it in your pantry. I love y'all. I will see you throughout my Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It videos. This series that I'm doing, still have to harvest. I just have a gazillion things to do. But I love y'all. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless everyone.